making a tour video. Yo, motherfucker, welcome to the fucking...
Metal monolith scene was freaking amazing.
Yeah, that was, I don't even know what year it was, that was a long time ago. It was over 10 years ago now.
It's really, really good to know that you've done something that people want to come to and rock out with this, yeah.
There was a couple of bands just kind of getting going. I was in a band called TBA, The Brutal Aftermath, and we wanted to play metal. We did get a gig at the old Sid, but that lasted one gig because we were that loud we rattled the light sockets out of the bar. So my singer Gleno asked the Tats, which for the town, if you like or you know the Tats, is it's happy most of the time, but anything can happen there, so it was actually pretty good. They got this massive area, it's just perfect for loud music, nice and dark. We just kind of took over it for a night. That's kind of where it started, I guess. I'm pretty sure it's Brendan basically took over the reins on them, and I'm pretty sure that's where Metal Monolith was created.
There was no other really metal gigs at the time, and these guys started up something, putting on these shows for bands that couldn't get gigs anywhere.
That was a pretty significant gig as well, because it was the drummer's first gig, our first gig as a new band, and it was my first gig that I'd sang in a band, so a lot first.
Then we started implementing the posters and the marketing, so we had plenty of challenges ahead of us, I guess.
It was very grassroots from the beginning. We didn't have nearly the right equipment, which includes all the way down to the leads that we were plugging in. We were plugging in the wrong sort of leads. Didn't have speaker leads, and just plug guitar leads into the equipment.
Just try to get a PA and a speaker from somewhere. And
PA systems, speakers, guitars, drums, they all cost money, and good ones cost a lot of money. So
the sound was run by numerous different people. Nothing was one person. And then just sort of mixed by people who have no idea what they're doing.
And but I guess the good part about it was that the more people who got involved and saw it and thought, I want to get in on this stuff, and the more bands who came in, I guess the more equipment that came into the repertoire, that we could use, which was awesome.
It was just all pieced together from all the people in the community.
It was us saying, what do we got? What can we do? And putting on our own shows,
People were losing money putting the show on, and happily keeping on losing money just because the passion.
No money, we didn't give a fuck about money. We just wanted to play.
yeah, it's not like any of us are making big money or anything like we said that. None of us have made anything. This has cost us money to do from the start, and people still want to come and rock out.
I think it was so organically created without that monetary incentive, and that's why it bloomed into something awesome, I guess.
Numerous bands have said it's the best gig they've ever had at one of those shows.
Oh, I just remember from there we just wanted more, and that's when Kendall really punched the scene a little bit later and became Metal Madness.
And then it evolved to a much more professional setup.
Yeah, brought in favour from Murphy's and we started blowing them up there. It was all built off the groundwork that those guys did before I did, definitely.
Without that groundwork, and there could be the best artists in the world just right here, and no one would ever know because there's no venues or anything like that pushing it.
Wouldn't happen if they hadn't done it beforehand and already had contacts and you know, a bit of a scene already going, it wouldn't have happened.
The later Murphy's gigs, they were a hell of a lot of fun, like, you know, throwing each other up in the air.
The shit that they got going there at Murphy's was fucking crazy.
Build a bigger stage, more milk crates, more wood, and build a big stage, and then upgraded from there.
So many bands, like 6, 7 bands sometimes, 2 stages. It was amazing, and they gave Cyclosphere the first run.
It just sort of grew by itself once people got word. Well, if you include Brendan when he brought his mates down, they come down from Darwin, so yeah, we'll call that a fair fucking hike to come over. We've had them from Sydney, Victoria. I'm sure we had one from South Australia, ACT, Maruya from the south coast of New South Wales. We've had them from Lismore, Byron Bay. Many from Gold Coast, Brisbane, Sunny Coast, Bundaberg, Rocky, Gladstone, Mackay. Yeah, that's absolutely fucking epic. That's something that I will never forget. The excitement, I guess, of hearing people are coming that far to do a show in your little town in the back of a pub is just, sort of awe-inspiring, I guess.
As the years went on, I guess everyone became very tight. Everyone became mates, and more people came towards it.
Yeah, everyone together and run amok sort of thing. That's what people came for.
A feeling of community and a good fun night with my brothers.
It was just it still is just such a good community of friends.
We'd always said, as long as we get a beer or sit with friends and whatever, that was all we needed. We could never be more thankful for that.
The legacy is that there were still gigs. That was what I will take with me forever.
I don't have the right words for it. Fuck yeah, fucking oath, indeed.
It was very grassroots. The grassroots vibe, complete grassroots. The grassroots.
Like Chris said, that grassroots vibe.
Very grassroots.